Hello, everyone. This is Freak Show Phantom here, and today we are doing a drawing video after a while. Thank you to Ghost Probably for inspiring me to do this video. She has been doing a Winx reboot recently. Actually, it's not recently, it's been like over a year. Still feels like recently though. And she has inspired me to recreate my OC and record it for y'all. So, this is Asriel. Asriel is basically a clone of Valtor, but not necessarily. You know Magica Dispel from, DuckTales? How Lena is the conglomeration of her magic? Well, this is the equivalent. Asriel is a conglomeration of Valtor's magic. The season starts off at Season 3. In the canon universe, not Ghost Probably's universe. Where, right after Darkar is defeated and they learn about Enchantix, and a prophecy is stated whenever Valtor was originally, destroyed. He made this weird prophecy like, oh, once a great evil is defeated, a new one will show up and take my place or something. And what happened is, when the tricks arrived at whatever that frozen place was, I forgot its name, where they kept all the bad guys. Whenever he was freed, Asriel was supposed to awaken from his chamber, awaken from the sleep, he didn't. He wasn't evil whenever he came out, like how he was supposed to be. He had no identity. So what happened is, he kind of just existed. Oh, and how this all happened, he kind of emerged from the hearth of Althea. Since they were fighting against Farragonda, and Farragonda was like, I'm gonna have this magic school, and I'm gonna build the hearth right here. And it showed up in the hearth. Or heart, whatever they could say. He's not a direct, he's not a direct clone of him. He's just made of his magic. Like how Lena was in DuckTales. DuckTales, oh. But the third season starts off with them learning about Enchantix and stuff, and then the whole Andros things happens. They go there, and they learn, oh, there's this guy. However, right after they come back, after being, blown up, they're like, oh, this is weird. And Farragonda's like, there's something I should know about. Someone just, popped out of the hearth of Althea. It's like, hello. And he has the mark of Valtor on him. And they're like, oh no. It's the heart of... It's Valtor. It must be one of his spies or something. And he's like, hello, I just popped up out of nowhere, and I exist. Asriel is the first male fairy in the series, who is the fae of... He is at first the fairy of darkness, however, changes to the fairy of the Northern Lights. His aesthetic is the complete opposite of Valtor's. Valtor being sleek, dark, his is more, fun, pastels. It's the complete opposite. It still has that flowy vibe that he has, the ethereal thing, but it's less, enchanting and more cottagecore. whenever he meets Valtor for the first time, it's right after the fight with, you know, Aisha earning her Enchantix. They have an encounter outside of Althea. Like when, Bloom sees Valtor for the first time in the school, and she's like, "Huh? Who is that?" It happens after that. He's in the school again, but in like one of the corridors, so it's in private. He tries to convince him to be evil, because you are a creation of me. You shall do as I say. And he was like, "Nuh-uh, I ain't listening to you." Basically like a rebellious teen. He's like, I ain't doing all this. So basically, he just does his own thing. Valtor can't really do anything about it. So Valtor just tries to, you're not listening to me, I'm gonna destroy you. You're not even real, so it won't even matter. He tries to, and that's when he earns his fairy form. Which is surprising because men in the series don't have a fairy form. Because the whole, I don't know, the whole thing with male fairies not existing, even though we see them in Domino in a flashback. So once he earns his magic, he first uses dark magic. Like I said, he's the fairy of darkness, quote unquote. At first, he resents his powers. He's like, these powers are literally the conglomeration of evil. I am not going to use them. And then he realizes, oh yeah, I have to use them. Oh no. So after this encounter, he tells the others, he's like, hey, I did this. And they're like, he was here and you didn't tell us? So they think that they don't trust him. Like, we don't trust you. So all of them earn their Enchantix over time, and if they don't trust him still, until another attack happens. And it's with the tricks. And they're all wiped out and everything. And he was like, I am not gonna let this happen. So he pulls a Bloom from season 1, is like, I'm a fairy and I don't give up. And he basically just smacks the crap out of Icy. Like how Musa did in season 1. It's like, pop, pop. But he uses magic to slap her, so no fun. I was kind of struggling with this color scheme at first, because I was like, my original character, I gave him the colors of the Northern Lights, but I was like, why don't we just play with it? These are colors that are good with my natural skin tone, because that's where I got the colors. I was like, cherry red, nice bright purple, vibrant neutrals, and pastels. And it honestly looks pretty good. I tried playing with the colors a little bit, trying to give it a different vibe, ooh, gothic, or how about we make it softer? And I was like, nah, I like it, the vibrant neutrals. It's my thing. I've never seen anyone do bell bottoms with overalls before, so I was like, let's try it out. And it honestly looks pretty good for his design. It evens out the shaping with his hair. If I gave him skinny jeans or something, it would look bad. When drawing this, I had over 2 hours of like film, so I had to speed up everything, as artists do. I don't know. I like it better with. I like all the different colorations of it, like different colors. I don't know why. And now to work on his fairy form. His fairy form consists of business casual and kind of alternative styles. I was trying to get like the nice like cutoff feel with a long maxi skirt with an A cut, and I was like, I couldn't do it right. So I was like, scrap this, let's do it again. I was like, how about we make it a Dior look? I was like, nope, not Dior. I don't like that. So I was like, I went back with the whole like crop design, but with less like edges, and I gave him like more details on his like waistband. I was like, because I wanted to add the scarf, I wanted to add the belts, I wanted to add the maxi skirt. Something that is always reoccurring with him is glasses and cuffs, something on his wrist. Either it's a glove or a cuff. Yeah, I just looked at my friend's story, and I forgot I was recording, so that's something. Y'all gotta deal with that now. Y'all better not add me on Snapchat. Sorry for that alarm that just happened. That was my meditation alarm. I wanted a recurring theme in this to be like hearts. So I added hearts to like any small detail I could. So like things like gloves, belts. I don't know why it slowed down. I guess it's just for that for some reason. And I wanted to keep the color scheme the same as like the Northern Lights. So I went green, blue, purple, and pink, like how the Northern Lights are. And it kind of reminded me of the design I made for it in Gotcha Club. Gotcha Club doesn't have many options. It does now with Gotcha Life 2, but I just don't like how you can't copy characters, so I can't make the multiple versions each time. So I have to recreate things. Gotcha Lunami, you really gotta like fix that. I feel like whenever they would see his fairy form, they're like, that's different. Because usually the fairy forms are like little skimpy dresses and shorts with little cute tops. And he's just like, business casual with a belt and a skirt. And they're like, oh, that's something. Yeah, but he don't care. I feel like him and Aisha would get along for them to have like spa days, because he's like another character with like big long curly hair like I do. And I love my curly hair. It's just hard to take care of because it's low porosity and nothing works on it. Get low porosity hair, they said. Get curly hair, they said. Yeah, my hair may be super healthy. It may be like shiny all the time like glass hair, but it doesn't really hold color, or it doesn't hold bleach. I've tried bleaching my hair and it was just like, we ain't doing this. It just didn't turn any color. It didn't lighten, it didn't darken. I tried dyeing my hair, it didn't change any color. My hair just like rejected it. For his wings, I wanted to do something different, because since he's like Northern Lights, I wanted to do like lunar moth design. So I did like a double layer with a loop-de-loop tail. I thought it would be nice. It's similar to one of his older designs. However, it doesn't really match one of his older designs, because I was still experimenting with my style back then, and I didn't know how to do it. These also remind me of like what's harmonics wings. Oh, and this is whenever I forgot to do his eyes. And these are and this is him. This is his fairy form, and that is his casual form. His fairy form consisting of themes that are more bright colors, alternative sort of, and this casual, more other. If you want to see more of these audios, I upload every few weeks because of school, so enjoy my other audios or other ASMR artists with great audios in the meantime. Thank you, and good night, my freak shows.